Welcome everybody to our full moon for August 2022. Thank you all for being with us. Each month you know that I offer a full moon meditation for everyone to receive from the masters in some way. We've just had the Lion's Gate, so it's been a pretty powerful time for everyone. I'm sure a lot of you have been feeling the energy. From my perspective, I feel like the gateway has opened, things are moving, things are shifting again. For a while, everything was not moving, everything was frozen. But right now, it seems like everything's moving again. Energy is flowing. Not judging what energy is flowing, letting go of the idea of what it must be, but simply understanding that energy is now flowing again. As you know, it's an Aquarius full moon. The astrologers tell us that we really need to be aware of the planet Uranus, which rules Aquarius, which is currently transiting through Taurus until 2026. And right now, because of its conjunctions, it's actually telling us that we need to get out of our comfort zones. We need to allow ourselves to move into new directions. As you know, Uranus is referred to as the Great Awakener, and it always suggests the need for change. Now, the masters have always taught that when we move into change, not to embrace change just for the sake of change, but to really be conscious about the change you're creating, not to simply change just for the sake of it or because you're judging it, but to really become very mindful, very conscious of what changes you want to introduce into your life at this time. And this is a beautiful time to be making changes. But as you know, I will always suggest you to make internal changes before you make external changes. Because sometimes we always feel if we do something externally, that it's going to change us internally. And invariably, of course, it doesn't, because we actually need to make those changes within ourselves before any changes outside will serve us. So I think there's a big call on humanity at this time to be making those inner changes. And so the big question at the moment is, in the chaotic space of our world today, and with all that's going on, what are you choosing to change within yourself? Often we're pointing the finger at everything else around us, wanting it to change. But what are we actually changing in ourselves? And I think this is a big question for us all to consider at this time. Now, as you know, I always pull 3 cards, 3 master cards for the full moon. The cards that I pulled today was the card of faith, having faith. It asked us to stay calm. It asked us to trust the good that's in ourselves and the good that's in others. It's about seeing that divine light within ourselves and also choosing to see the divine light in others. It asks us to see the light in the world, because if we really want to change the world, if we want to change ourselves, if we want humanity to shift, we actually need to be able to see that light within ourselves, that light within each other, that light within the collective, and to have faith in that light. The second card that I chose was Kuan Yin, care and compassion. It says, choose to be love. Do what is right for everyone involved. Offer a helping hand. So the title of that card says care and compassion. So it's also asking you to care for yourself and have compassion for yourself, because it's very difficult to care for others or to have compassion for others if you have no care or compassion for self. If you're unable to be kind to self, how can you be kind to others? Choose to be love. Come into that place of loving acceptance, honouring the divine within each and every being. And the last card was the Diana, one of the goddesses. And it talks about focused intention. Think about what you desire, set your sights high, expect the best possible outcome. And once again, this is talking about change. What changes do you want to see in yourself and in the world around you? Don't ask the world around you to change unless you're willing to change within yourself. And always look for the highest potential, not the limitation, but the highest potential. Always seek out the highest potential within yourself. And always reach for the highest potential in life, not settling for the lowest potential. So as we move through this time, consider these things, consider what is held within yourself. And let us call now to the council of 33 Ascended Masters that I work with and have worked with for 20 years now, channeling regularly, creating numerous courses with them, Master's Way, Open to Channel, Path of the One Heart, Universal Rays Healing. We now have 30 teachers all around the world offering that wisdom. And we do it in 3 languages. So let us call to that benevolent and wise council of light beings and ask them to be with us at this time. Let us ask them to guide us. Let us ask them to walk with us, not above us, but beside us. Let us ask them to support us to find our way, the way that is right for us, the way that serves us. Let us ask those beautiful, wise beings of light, 33 of them, to be fully present with us at this time. Assisting us to show us where we need to place our feet as we step out on this path, perhaps taking your hand to show you the way, perhaps walking beside you, sharing with you whatever's occurring for you, so that you do not feel alone, so that you know that you are held, that you are nurtured, that you are loved. Allow yourself to be held. Allow yourself to be loved. Allow yourself to be supported. Make a choice for yourself in this moment. Just breathe in and make a choice right now. Are you willing to be supported? Are you willing to be shown the way? Are you willing to learn? Are you willing to grow? Are you willing to be nourished? Are you willing to be expanded? Are you willing to remember the divine life that you are? Are you willing to be all that you can be? And take a breath. And on the breath, give your answer. And as you do, allow the Masters of Light to come to you. As they create a circle of light around you, each and every one who has opened to receive. Simply let them come. Let go any desire to control, what they bring to you. Simply be in this moment with them. And as they bring their loving light to us, let us breathe deeply of this loving light. And as we breathe deeply of this loving light they share with us, let us become aware of that loving light that sits within the hearts of each one of us. And breathe again. Breathe again. And as you do, as you allow your own light to flow, let the loving light of the Master and the loving light of your heart come together. Let them dance and touch each other through your breath. And simply sit and be in this place of connection, this place of receptivity, this place of being. And breathing deeply, beloved ones. We are the Lady Sarah who comes now too. We come to honor and to bless each one of you. And on the wings of light upon which we walk, we bring to you loving light, healing light, blessing light. And as you breathe deeply, we send this light down through the crown chakra, down through each of the vortexes of your being, to enlighten them, to expand them. Come now with us on this journey and breathe. For with your breath, you give permission for yourself to receive this light, this healing light, this blessing light. And as we create this blessing way for you, come, dear ones, honor this. Breathing down your chakra column, one by one, as the light swirls and touches, caresses, feels, expands through the third eye, into the throat. Let it swirl, let it move, let it flow, let it touch you. As we open this blessing within your being, as it moves now down through your heart chakra and through the solar plexus and into the heart. Breathe, beloved ones, allow yourself to receive this. Let no limitation block this flow. Allow the blessing wave to be created within you. And open to this. And as you breathe, let it flow now down through the sacrum into your base. Breathing, 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 beloved at once. Allowing and opening through your breath. And breathing now deeply down into the link chakra beneath your knees. The Earth chakra beneath your feet. And down now, down into portal of the earth heart chakra. Breathing, 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 beloved. And as you do, many angels of light come. They bear gifts of light to you. Filaments of colored light begin to flow through your being now. And you may feel them moving through any part of you that is in need at this time. Let go, move aside, allow yourself to receive this reset. Breathe and allow. No need to direct, no need to control. Simply allow. And these rays of light from the angelic realms will fill you wherever they are needed for you. For the angelic realms know where they are truly needed. Unlike your mind, let go, allow, and be on the breath of you. For the breath is your life. The breath is the flow of your spirit moving through you. Let it flow. Let it be. Beloved heart. As this blessing way opens for you, and as you breathe deeply, the masters of light will come to you. They will create at this time a golden pyramid of light around you. And they will fill this with gold or silver light. Beloved hearts, whichever is for you at this time, we say. And as they do, this gold or silver light will come and touch any part of you that has become resistant to moving forward, that has become resistant to change, that fears change in any way. Any part of you that is controlling you at this time, creating resistance or limitation with you. And as these golden silver pyramids immerse through you, this energy will come to touch these parts of you. Let us call to them now, these parts of you that hold any resistance, whatever it may be, through fear, through doubt, through lack of faith, through control, no matter what it is, it does not matter. But let us call to them now and ask them to let go. Ask them to let go and to allow themselves to be immersed And the vital energies of the heart consciousness also. There is nothing to heal, beloved. For no healing is required. It is simply a letting go, a surrender to resistance. You may feel the pull like an elastic band within you, stretching, stretching, stretching. Or something has become attached and will not move, will not budge, does not wish to move forward. It does not matter the reason. Search not for it. This is but the mind needing to know. It does not need to know. Simply breathe and assist this part of you through your breath to let go. To let go and allow itself to be immersed in the gold or silver pyramid in which you currently sit. And let it be held. Let it be nourished. Let it be loved. This is all that is required, beloved. To bring it support. To bring the divine consciousness of the source heart to it, so that it may know its truth. What is its truth, beloved heart? Its truth is that it is divine. It is one with the heart or source, never separate. Simply forgotten at this moment. Perhaps lost on an old program or journey. Forgetful, trapped in old stories. Attached to what it does not know. Breathe deeply and allow it to let go. Allow it to be immersed in the heart consciousness of soul. The vital consciousness, beloved one. Breathe and allow. Beloved one. As the blessing wave opens more deeply for each one of you. Breathe and allow. And as you do, hone in the honor of the greatness of soul, of the power of soul. Come to each one. And she brings to each one the golden nectar of love that opens all it touches to expand, to become more of that which it is. And she brings this nectar now to your crown chakra. And she asks you to breathe it in and to allow it to flow down your spinal fluid, down the spinal column, beloved one. Letting it flow. Simply allow. As she brings expansion, but deep love, deep compassion, to each and every one of you. Shinatuya Hamata Yonate Yana Shinatayama Devyam 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 Shiana Meom Dei Shiana Meom Dei Shiana Meom Dei Dei. And as you breathe deeply, Lord Sananda comes. And he brings many of the mothers of light with him. These are the guardians of light. To assist your consciousness. Remain open to yourself. And he calms them. And he places a gift of love within each of your hearts that will serve you, each one, in the times to come. He says to you, when you are feeling in need of support, when you are wishing to be held in love, when you wish to know you are no longer alone, place your hands on your heart and call to him. And this gift that he has placed in your heart portal will activate and will fill you with his loving light. And it will assist whatever it is that is causing you to feel alone and unloved. For he says to you, when you feel alone and unloved, you become lost on your path. When you feel there is no support, and you cannot find your way, he calls to you and says there is no need to be lost on your path. There is always a light to guide you. Remember this gift he has brought to you and activate it whenever you are in need. To be loved, to be supported, to be guided on your path, so that you know that you are never alone. As you breathe deeply, dear one, we will bring you to the temples of light. Come now. Come and sit with us in the temples of light, where all beings sit in the purity of their light. Come and sit in this place for this moment. And remember your body of light. Remember the spirit of light that you are. flowing through the earthly plane, bringing your divine light to touch the earth in some way. Remember the light of you, and that you have come to share this light with all. Each being that comes to you has come to receive from your light. So we said to you, beloved heart, share light with us. Let go beliefs, attachment, opinions, perception, and share your love. Walk with a heart that is open, not wishing to change, to affect, but simply open to receive and to share. To receive the light of others, to share the light of you. For in this light of you see the codes of soul's heart, beloved, from whence you come. Share these codes of light with all, and receive these codes of light with all. For each one of you hold unique codes from the heart of soul, to be shared, to be given, and to be received. There is no need to build your palaces, to wear tiaras on your head, to believe that others are more or less than you. For all dear ones hold the same love. Each one of you holds the same love from the heart of soul. Yet you each hold individual codes from the heart of soul that have been given to you to share. Share with others and to receive from them. And this may only be done when the heart and the mind are open, expanded, willing to be that which you are. Sit now in this moment. Come into your heart portal. Breathe your codes of light into yourself. Breathe this light, beloved. Expand it through your human body, to all your energy body. Let it flow. Let it be present. Let yourself be that which you are. Breathe deeply, beloved heart. There is no limitation on your life. It will not break. It will not stop flowing. It comes from the deep well of soul. There is no end to it. Breathe. Breathe it in from your heart. Expand it out from your heart. And be the light that you are. Breathe deeply, beloved. Let go your resistance to your life. Breathe and know that which you are. And as you breathe deeply, beloved heart, send that light, that which you are, down through your lower chakras and into the earth heart. And bless and honor Mother Earth. Bless and honor her with your light. Share the codes of source with her that flow through your being. And give thanks in each moment for that which you are and for the love and blessings of Mother Earth. For as you share with her, she will share with you. Breathe deeply and share your life. Breathe deeply and receive from her the light of source that you hold. Creating a circle of light between you. And honor this, beloved one. Honor this as you breathe and you receive. In deep co-creation with Mother Earth now. We give thanks to each one of you for the light that you are. We honor you and we bless you at this time. Namaste. We are the Lord Maitreya that steps now to you, each one. We understand there are questions that you wish to ask for this council. And we have stepped forward to speak with you.
I would like to know if I am spiritually ready to share my gifts with the world. Sometimes I feel ready and other times I don't.
Indeed, beloved heart. Speaking of your gifts, are you ready to take these out into the world? We said to you, beloved heart, each time you walk amongst the collective in any shape, beloved one, you are sharing your gifts. For your gifts, beloved heart, sit inside of you and flow like the light of you. So what are the gifts that you are speaking of? Many beings create gifts within their mind, that which they think they need to share with others, to take out into the world, as you said. But we said to you, beloved heart, that each being has gifts, beloved one, that are given to you by source. In each incarnation, a higher consciousness of you will come and share their gifts with you, their gifts of wisdom, their gifts of light, and ask you to anchor these upon the earth. And these will come from the higher realms, beloved one. Are these the gifts you speak of? Or are you speaking of the gifts of your mind? We said to you, you may share both, beloved. For indeed, you are spirit in every moment. In every moment that you walk upon the earth, you are spirit, sharing your life. But it is for you to ascertain what gifts you are ready to share. Have you learned your gifts? Have you manifested them for yourself? Enough. But we said to you to remember, to let go your need to perfect your gifts. In the sharing will come perfection. In the sharing you will hone your gifts. In the sharing you will learn more of your gifts and more of yourself. In the sharing you will grow in your wisdom. If you understand your gifts are higher to be expanded through your life. Go share your gifts, beloved one. And as you do, be open to learn, to grow. For they will teach you much. We thank you. We bless you on your journey.
Is the much talked about New Earth or 5D shift mainly a mental perspective shift? Are those that are brave enough and willing to let go of the current world views and perceptions more likely to make the shift by just not carrying around the judgment and restrictions that came with the view of the world? Are those who make the shift more willing to let go and become more inclusive? Namaste.
We said to you, beloved ones, there is much talked about of this new shift of the world. And yet, you are constantly shifting, constantly changing, constantly evolving. You work as a collective, beloved one, not singular, as a collective. And when you speak of fifth dimensional consciousness, you are speaking of a vibrational, energetic expansion of your being. Beloved hearts. It is not stepping off one world and into another that is more expanded. It is asking you to expand the consciousness within you, to expand your frequency, to expand your vibration. For as you do, you support others to do so. And indeed, to do this, separation consciousness needs to be resolved, released. Karma needs to be resolved, brought to light. Much needs to change within the inner workings of each being. So we said to you, beloved, this is a journey. You will not step from a third dimensional plane of the earth into a fifth dimensional plane. You are walking this journey, expanding your vibration, coming into more oneness within yourself. But we said to you, beloved ones, understand fifth dimensional consciousness. Is a small vibration to step into. Humanity is expanding to a greater dimensional vibration than this, beloved. And the question is, as you move into fifth dimension, as many of you do at times, can you sustain it? And indeed, many of you cannot at this time. For it requires practice to lift your vibration. It requires willingness, a commitment, beloved hearts. And it requires the consciousness that you are working together in co-creation, beloved hearts. So this is a journey of this collective of soul. To understand, beloved ones, you walk a journey, opening to a newer vibration. And each time you come into this, you will open to another. This is an infinite journey of evolution. Open your hearts to this. Let go your judgments. Let go your separation. Beloved heart. Make your commitments. Practice, we say. And shift the inner consciousness of you. We thank you, beloved heart. That's it.
Dear Masters, I feel like I'm stuck in where I am in life as a mother of a little baby. I feel like I have a lot to do, and lack of sleep in the last 9 months has made me so sensitive and super exhausted. Lots of resentment and envy energy coming up. And most of the times I feel lonely and separated. What's the way forward for me in this situation? Thanks.
Beloved heart, we said to you, honor the journey of the mother. While you are in resistance to this journey, then you will always be exhausted, for resistance is exhausting. And this is a message for all beings who are resisting their journey. You have chosen this journey. Become the mother. Breathe. Honor the journey. Your sleepless nights will not last forever. And there is no rush for you to do other than what you are doing. Focus on opening your heart. For this journey as the mother is your inner work, beloved one. It is your inner work. For it will open your heart, it will open your mind, it will teach you much of yourself. And is this not the journey of the spirit, to learn of oneself, to learn of that which you are and your place within the world? Go within, take this time to sit within when you have moments to do this. Sit and receive, connect with the mothers, the universal mothers, the Venusian mothers, the earth mothers, connect with them all. Honor the miracle of life that has been bestowed upon you. Honor the gift that you have been given. Honor and hold this soul that you have been given responsibility for, and open your heart to yourself and to your child, beloved. And understand this is part of your journey. We bless you, beloved. We honor you as the mother of life that you are. We will take one more question and then we must leave.
How do you know if you are doing the work? I have been doing what I thought is the work, but I've been told I mustn't be because my life has been challenging lately and I have been stressed.
Beloved, firstly, we said to you, when you do your inner work, oftentimes there will be challenges as you learn of yourself, as you've gone into a place of acceptance of you, and where there is resistance, there will be challenges of it. Beloved, let go the belief that your inner work only brings you bliss, beloved one, for it does not. It brings you many challenges. And as you move through each one, you grow and you learn, beloved ones. As you open to the more of you, you grow and learn. But we said to you, beloved one, in the inner world is to open to your being, no longer doing, for you cannot do your inner work. It is about being your inner work. How do you know if you are being your inner work? We said to you, your energy expands, your consciousness lives. You open to receive more. You let go of your resistance. You surrender to your light. And you walk the path, even with the challenges. Beloved, you are willing to open to receive from others, from God, from your spirit, from all that is around you. You are willing to receive and to learn and to grow. And the being that you are becomes more present on the earth. Your spirit becomes more present, for you are being the spirit of you. Beloved, we said to you, be more and do less on your path, so that you may grow and learn. And in saying this, beloved one, it does not mean to sit and do nothing. It means to be your path and not to do your path. There is a difference. But it means also to live your life as the spirit that you are. To honor that you are here to live your life, to create a life as the spirit of you. Connect more with your spirit. Beloved heart. And allow yourself to merge with this consciousness of you. We give thanks to you, beloved one. We honor your path and your journey. Blessed be. We thank you each and every one for sitting with us at this time in this council of life. For we sit together in co-creation, connected, sharing, shoulder to shoulder. For beloved ones, we are all walking on the journey together, each having an experience of the spirit of life that we are. Allow that experience to unfold for you, so that you may know the truth of that which you are. Blessed be. Blessed. Blessed. Blessings and thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful month ahead. Enjoy the Aquarius energy the next couple of weeks.